And so the tip-off, it's Miami. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And MP throws it down hard.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Rozier again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Ball against MP.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie
So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
MP, no good. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Love with the screen on Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
What are you thinking, MP?
Before the game, said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The tray. The shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his foul of the game.
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need LASIK.
Rozier looking around.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Hornets trail by 5. The pass to Ball. Pulls it up. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And stolen by MP. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by Williams.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Pass to Richards. Ball with a wide open look. The Hornets rebound. Count that one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
MP way outside. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Ball, the pass to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time. For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
And they don't.
That's what I'm talking about, MP.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Terry Rozier's doing. David.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Hornets' head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee, and while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Charlotte has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Here's Richards. Oubre outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat with the lead. MP outside. Another miss by MP.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Knocked away and stolen by MP. From deep.